Yes, guys. Yes, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Trogoner TV. We're back with a match reaction stream. Big up to all you guys that were on the watch along. KG, everyone. Rory, Red D. Big up to all you lot that were here in for the watch along. Make sure you guys hit the like and the subscribe button. Arsenal 3, Newcastle 2. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. That Arsenal performance today was actually shocking. Well, the first half was a bit shocking from Arsenal, but the majority of the game, we did have a few chances. I feel like more goals could have been scored. But the way how we played today, I was not impressed, really. It was all right. It was a 50-50 performance and stuff like that. But I'm going to make a TikTok. I'm going to make a TikTok later after this game and stuff I'll talk about on there. But yeah, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, Trogoner TV, all three socials. I'll get me to 500 subs, man. Come on, people, man. 500 subs. Let's go quickly as possible, man. But yeah, man. Big up to all you, man, like I said, that were here on the watch along. But yeah, the performance was about 50-50 today. It was a bit like up and down a bit. I'm not going to lie. But again, there's one player I need to speak about, yeah, and his name is Max Dowman, yeah? Because I'm telling you right now, you see this kid, yeah, he's taking every opportunity he gets in front of goal and every single chance he gets in the first team. You see this kid, yeah, bro, it's actually scary, yeah, how this guy is and how, bro, his first touch, brilliant. Bro, the way how he goes forward on the ball and dribbles with the ball, fantastic. He reminds me of he's like an Odegaard, but he has a Saka finish on him. He can just bro. He has that good shots on him, like Max Dowman. He just makes everything that bro. The way how he twisted up, bro. He got past. The way how, bro. The Newcastle defenders could not catch up to mine. He's 15 and he's wrapping man up. It's embarrassing them Newcastle players. The man got twisted up by a 15-year-old. Max Dowman is the flipping truth. And I'm going to tell you guys this right now. We need a special pathway for this brother. Because anyhow, the club and Arteta messed this opportunity up for Max Dowman. I'm going to be fuming. Yeah? Big up KG in the chat. It says hi. Big up KG, man. Love for being on the watch along as well, by the way. Yeah, it wasn't bad, but wasn't the best. Word KG, man. That's what I'm saying. The performance wasn't that good today. It was all right in some moments of the game, but the majority of the game, I was not really impressed by Arsenal. I feel like there were times where, you know, some of the decision making was off today. I thought some of the players today, again, I thought David Raya, there was a chance there where he should have just booted it out and he's taking long. Anthony Gordon nearly got ball thing, and after he boots it and he goes off the pitch. Like, what's he doing? Boot the ball first time, and he's there doing stupidness on the ball. Cases here for real. Dowman is 15 and he's twirling around these veterans. Word, fam. Facts, man. Facts, KG, man. The thing is, yeah, it's actually embarrassing. Fabian Schär should be embarrassed, and Matt Target should be. Matt Target, yeah, could not even catch up to him. Brother, Max Dowman, yeah, spun up pros. I think people need to understand this, yeah. He's only 15. He spun up his birthday's not even till December and stuff. That's disgusting from KG, yeah, bro. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. You know what else disgusting, yeah? Max Dowman, because this brother is so good that generally he could probably get, bro, this guy needs minutes this season. I'm telling you. I know it might be crazy to say. I know he's young. We need to protect him, but I'm feeling like he deserves some minutes now. He's definitely shown the manager what he can do. I feel like Arteta is definitely impressed after that performance. Again, he's come on twice now against AC Milan, done his thing. He's come on today and he won us a penalty, and it was a pen. That's a foul. It was a pen. I've been seeing people saying, "Oh, Max Dowman dived." He didn't dive. It's a penalty, and it's a fair enough penalty. So yeah, that was a penalty. But he won us that penalty. Odegaard scores, the captain. Big up to Odegaard for scoring today. Miguel Moreno again, that goal that he scored, the link-up play, bro, that first time finished bam. But that Jacob Murphy goal, by the way, I don't know how that went in. How's it going bottom corner like that? That goal really did pee me off because that was when I turned off my camera during stream because I had to go do something. Got called. Man, but it's jarring because, like, seeing these goals and stuff, yeah, cool. It's all well and good. But other than that, like, the performance today was just a bit off, really. Not really much to say on the performance. Newcastle, yeah, I can't lie, yeah. Newcastle, they made it a tough game. They really gave us the interest. But for a pre-season friendly game, they love to do fouls and slide tackle man up, fam. And there was a lot of fouls in the game, a lot of free kicks everywhere. And centre case is true, yeah. Yeah, it is true, man. But yeah, a lot of fouls in this game today for a pre-season game. I'm not going to lie. A lot of slide tackling, a lot of everyone just, bro, it's mad, fam. It generally is crazy. But at least we got the win today. Another pre-season game where we get a win. We move on to Tottenham now, North London derby on Thursday in Hong Kong. So that's going to be an interesting game. Hopefully we see Gyökeres make his debut. I think he has to start that game. Havertz again up front today. I don't know what. Us. The thing is with Kai Havertz, yeah, I don't hate him, yeah, but he's just not a number 9. That's what it is. Like I said, I respect him for all the goals that he's got for us over since last season and the year before that. Since the last 2 seasons now that he's done for us since we've been playing him up top, yeah. But I'm just, bro, honestly, today, yeah, there was times where, he's having the ball and he's losing the ball a few times. And again, on the left, yeah, Trossard started the game today on the left. It was all right, but again, we need a left winger. I'm sorry, again, down the left side today. I'm not really seeing nothing go down the left. More Saka, for me, had a good game, causing trouble down that right side. Look, causing Dan Burn a bit of problems there and stuff like that. I thought Saka did look good again. He did cause trouble, getting the ball into the box, creating chances and stuff. I thought Zubimendi looked good again. Zubimendi in the midfield again. Like I said, the players need to get used to the way how. I think the players will get used to it, the way how Zubimendi plays. But Zubimendi was playing nice passes through the lines and stuff. And I was impressed with Zubimendi today when I was watching the game. I'm not gonna lie. Zubimendi, I thought had a good game today. Again, I can't lie. So big up for Zubimendi, man. Like big up to him. He had a good game today when he started. Looked very, very good in that first half. So yeah. You said Newcastle without Isak 2. Newcastle without Isak 2. They were not bad. Yeah, they weren't bad, man. But yeah, they weren't bad. They actually gave us a game. They made it tougher than I thought. They had a few chances as well. Alanga scoring as well. Alanga, their new winger, and he has to score. Of course, it was Alanga. Like, can't write it, man. Of course, a new player scores against Arsenal. What a surprise! Like, honestly, bro, it's mad. You couldn't write it, man. You couldn't write it. He says here, Havertz was not clinical this match. Some chances were missed. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, now that we got Gyökeres, it's going to make a different impact now. And on Thursday, we're going to that Spurs game, and we play them in Hong Kong on Thursday. I already said it. Gyökeres has to start. Like, obviously, we'll see what he's like this week in training when they do the training sessions. Coming for the game on Thursday. But Gyökeres for me has got to start on Thursday. We'll start. I think we got to put a clinical number 9 up front. We need someone up there that's going to bag us the goals, and Gyökeres is that guy. So I am very, very excited for Victor Gyökeres. Of course, we all are, but we need to stay seeing some goals up front today as well. There was times where he had the ball, and he just losing the ball too easily. There was a chance where I know he was in between like 2 players at once, and he headers it and it goes way over the bar. But yeah, he Havertz, like, again, I feel Gyökeres is going to make us so much different having a real number 9 as well. Big in the chat. Hello, hi bro. Yeah, big up Miss Melina every single time. Go subscribe to her channel. Go show us some love every single time. Big up Miss Melina every single time in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Melina, what was your thoughts on the game, man, today, man? Like, the performance was just not it today at all, especially in that first half. For the first, like, I'd say first 10 to 15 minutes, maybe between that straight away from kickoff, Newcastle just wanted it the most. They had chance, and that longer chance, yeah, really peed me off on my watch along as well, by the way, because generally, how's he getting that much space? And his shot wasn't even that good as well. It was, bro, like, his shot was so bad and it still goes in, and that's the annoying part. So yeah, man. Go England ladies later today. Yeah, man. That's why I got my England shirt on. I will be watching that game later, man. So yeah, it's a big day today for England as well. If they can win it again, that'll be a massive achievement for them. Lionesses win today, man. Come on, England, man. But yeah, the performance today, Arsenal, man. Generally, man, I've never seen, bro. Honestly, I'm happy with the win, but when we go into that Tottenham game on Thursday, we cannot be playing like that. I'm actually more confident playing Spurs the way they've been playing right now. Under Tom, like, they drew with Luton yesterday. I know it's pre-season, but they drew 0-0 with Luton, then they drew 2-2. They played 2 games yesterday. Then they drew 2-2 with Wickham as well. Like, it's mad. So, and we're going to be going into that game with a bit more momentum, of course, and more confidence against Spurs. If we could get a win over them already, I know it's pre-season, but if we can go get a win over them going into the season, I would love that as well when we play them in the North London derby as well, coming up in the Prem. So yeah, if we could get a win over them already, that would be so nice. A win over Spurs. If we whack these man up here on Thursday, it'll be jokes. But yeah, I am excited for that Spurs game as well. That's the one I'm looking forward to next. But we got to slap these man up like we do every year, man. Slap these man up, fam. Teach them a lesson. Show them who runs North London. But yeah, they need to know their place as well, Spurs. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that game on Thursday. But yeah, the performance, like I said today, if we start the way how we did today against Spurs, it probably just end up being like a boring game again. But yeah, today we actually saw goals. I know it wasn't like a lot of goals for Arsenal, but we actually saw goals in this game today. But I would love us for us to keep it. My prediction was 3-0 because obviously Newcastle's game against Celtic, that gave me a bit of confidence. So why can't we keep a clean sheet, and get a few goals past them. But the way how they turned out today, like Eddie Howe came with a game plan, and they were just on it straight away, like straight from as soon as the first whistle blown, boom, they were on us. Like didn't give us a sniff in that first 10 to 15 minutes. They were on us. Langer getting the first goal to give them the lead. But yeah, they were on us, man. They really Newcastle, even though they didn't have Isak, of course, with the rumours about him leaving, handing the transfer request and stuff, they really showed it today, Newcastle. They really did. So they did show a bit of intent, yeah, that without Isak, yeah, they still can give teams a bit of a handful in games. So they did have to that show, of course. But other than that, I think Arsenal today, it was a bit of a 50-50 game. I feel like in the first half, like I said, it was all right. But in the second half, I feel like we played a bit more better. The subs came on and stuff like that. Declan Rice came on. Kivior came on. Kepa came on. Max Dowman came on. I don't even know who that. I don't even know who is that young academy kid that what shirt number he's wearing? 71. I don't even know how you say his name. Obviously Max Dowman came on. Solomon came on. Yeah, some of the academy guys looking bright, especially Max Dowman. Man, like he is the flip. His parents. What have we raised our son to be? Absolute fan. Like Max Dowman is already going to be a fan favorite, just like Gyökeres soon. Like he is generally being talked about in the fan base already. He's so good. Like generally, I really want to see a lot more from Max Dowman. I know he's 15. The club's got to look after him, but like he's taking the opportunity as well. And Arteta, it's going to be hard for Arteta, man. Like we've got so many quality players in our team. Like generally, it's mad. But obviously, he's not going to start because Saka's there. Saka's got that right wing position locked up. So yeah, KG says we can't end up the same energy again. We can't end up with that same energy again against Spurs. Yeah, facts, man. That's what I was just saying, man. Like, if you play against Spurs, don't get me wrong. As much as we hate Spurs and stuff like that, sometimes they can be a team, yeah, where they can give you a bit of a handful. But we need to start the game on Thursday with high intensity and high energy. Everything needs to be on point on Thursday. I know it's a preseason game, but at the end of the day, it's still a rivalry. It's still our biggest rival. So yeah, we gotta give them a game. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, the performance today, man, just it wasn't like the AC Milan performance was a bit better. Kept a clean sheet, solid performance, no problems, no issues. But today there was a lot bit issues. Some of the defending was off. I think in that first half of the first goal, I don't know who's watching Elanga. Like how's he being able to be free like that and get a shot off there? I don't know why no one's communicating, no one's marking. And it's just all over the place with that first goal for the defending there. But other than that, going into this, when we start to pick up the pace a bit, got a goal, Miguel Moreno, like I said, first time finish, good link-up play down the left there. Good goal from Miguel Moreno. Obviously, they got an OG from that Murphy guy who played left back. I felt a bit sorry for him with that OG, but it was a bit funny. I can't lie. It was a little bit funny, but I did feel a bit sorry for him, though, because that was peak. I can't lie. But Newcastle make it 2-2. Jacob Murphy with that shot, smack it into the bottom right corner, and that goes in. Then yeah, we win a penalty from Max Dowman. Brilliant run, composure from Odegaard. Slots it home, 3-2. But yeah, like I said, I'm very happy with the win today, man. Like as like we won another preseason game. That's happy. Like at least we're getting wins. We're not losing, but it's showing me already. Yeah, but what we're saying, like at corner, the only concern for me is that how the goals we're conceding. Like again, we can't be doing that, like messing around. Like the defending this season's got to be on point. And I feel like again today, by the way, like again with. You can see when Gabriel's not in the team, there's a slight bit of difference in that defense there. You can see, but I'm not worried. He's probably just not fully fit. I mean, he is coming back from an injury. Remember last season when he was coming towards the end of the season, he did have that injury, so you got to be careful with Gabriel. So it is what it is. But we got more defensive options now. Like I said, Mascara's here now. Maybe will Mascara partner up with Saliba on Thursday? Could he make a start as well? Could we see Mascara and Gyökeres both make their debuts against Spurs? Can you imagine that? That would be very, very interesting. A very, very interesting debut for both of them. But yeah, guys. But yeah, like I said, interesting game today. But it was not today. Not the best performance, but it's a 50-50 really. But yeah, we got the win. Arsenal 3, Newcastle 2. And yeah, man, we move on to Thursday. So yeah. But anyway, guys, listen. Appreciate you guys for being here for the match reaction. A nice 20-minute match reaction live. Hit the like button, subscribe. Big up Miss Melina and KG for being here every single time. Big up KG as well. That was on the live for my watch along as well. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys later on at 11 o'clock tonight. The England game is literally kicks off in about 2 hours now. Yeah, at 5 o'clock is kickoff. So kickoff 5 o'clock UK time. So yeah, we've got 2 hours now till kickoff. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna wrap up the stream. Big up to all you guys that are here. Just like I said, for the watch along. I appreciate every single time. I'll see you guys later on tonight at 11 o'clock where we'll talk about the game again, Max Downman, and we'll talk about Gyökeres and that. And also we'll talk about the news, but we'll talk about the Eze thing as well. And I don't know if you guys saw, by the way, during the watch along. And yeah, Luis Diaz, he's going Bayern. So yeah, fortunately, it looks like Liverpool will be ending up getting Isak, unfortunately. Great. That's the last thing that the Premier League needs. So yeah, but hit the like button, unsubscribe people, and I'll see you lot at 11 o'clock tonight. So yeah, for the Arsenal transfer evening show. So yeah, I'll see you guys at 11 o'clock tonight. And yeah, but Arsenal 3, Newcastle 2. We got another win. And yeah, we go into the Tottenham game with a bit of more momentum now, a bit of courage that we can go into that game and win. But I do think we'll win, but we'll talk about that near the time. But yeah, have a good one, people. And listen, take care. We're out. Peace. Love.